Let's go. Come on now, everybody. How we doing? Oh, man, let me just adjust this light real quick. Good to see you out there in the YouTube universe. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, a great Wednesday. Let me just double check, make sure the audio's working. Oh, it's working. It's definitely working. Good to see everybody. Oh, yeah. Awesome, awesome. So let's get some shout outs going. That's right, that's right. What's up, Ultra Dad? First on the screen. Come on now. Boom. Butter to the bread. Butter to the bread. Good to see everybody. Okay, I can't resist. Let's get it going. In the chat, come on now. Go, go, go. It's race day. Almost. Well, May 15th, but it's launch of race day. That's right. The DGR Distance Classic going down May 15th to the 23rd. May 15th to the 23rd. Oh, it's going to be good, everyone. So first question I'm going to ask. Have you registered? Actually, I'm going to post in the chat right now, all right, registration link, okay? If you haven't registered, and of course, I will explain all about the races, but just in case you haven't registered, there you go. It's in the chat right now. And yes, if you could, just let me know. Make sure you can confirm that you can hear me. For some reason, must have gotten a little sun today. I'm looking a little red on screen, but that's okay. Good to see you, everybody. CK is in the house as always. Oh man, Samuel is here from North Carolina. Thank you for being here, Samuel. Uh-oh. Sam kicking us off strong. Here we go. Woo! Welcome, Sam, to the, actually, let me just see, Sam. Sam just signed up as a new member to the DGR race crew, the highest member level. That's amazing, Sam. Thank you so much. Oh, that is awesome, Sam. So, welcome to the DGR race crew. Sam, give him a shout out, everybody. Hello from Holland, Michigan. Zach, welcome, welcome. Hey, how's training going? I'll get to training here in a little bit. Hello from New York City. Together we run. SS, thanks for being here. Awesome, so good to see you. Love New York City. David is in the house. David says, I'm in. That means David has registered. Let us know also which distance you registered for, okay? 1 mile, 5K, 10K. I'll explain the races here in a little bit. Mar runs slow from North Dakota. Thanks for tuning in. As always, Samir is here. Hello, Samir. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, man. Let's see. Jay is saying, registered my whole family of 4 for the mile. Jay, you rock, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Stevie76 says, couch to race day. That's right. So, May 15th to the 23rd, the DGR virtual races are happening, and I'll explain in more detail here in a little bit. Hello from Quebec. Eric says sound is good. Okay, I'm always nervous. Let's see. Okay, Woody369 says, baby due in 4 weeks, not sure about racing in 6. I understand. Family first. Always family first. Oh, there we go. Parker is here in the house. Parker, thanks for tuning in. Always loud and clear right here in the studio. Hello, Seth from PR. Enjoying your post. Thank you, Arturo, for tuning in. It's your shirt, Seth. It might be the shirt. I know. I was out in the sun today, so maybe I got a little bit of sun, but maybe the shirt is reflecting. Speaking of the shirt, thanks for bringing it up. Hopefully these DGR virtual races will help you turn that doorknob over the next 6 weeks, if you know what I mean. We got to get out that door, turn the doorknob, keep the train rolling down the tracks for our training. There we go. Turn that doorknob in 2021. Aaron is watching all the way from New Zealand. Aaron, what time is it in New Zealand? Is it morning time? I think it must be. Let us know, or maybe it's night. Anyway, Aaron, let us know in the chat. Thanks for tuning in from New Zealand. Peter's watching from Austria. Oh, so good, so good. Okay, let's see. Oh, man. Okay, let me just hit refresh here real quick. Make sure we're live. Make sure it's working. Okay, it is working. So, here's the deal. I'll just calm down for a second. It's an exciting day. So, last year, because of the pandemic, as you know, all the races were canceled. And actually, let me just take this off screen real quick here just to clear it up a little bit. All the races were canceled, and everybody was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to train for? What's our goal? What's our next objective to keep us turning the doorknob. So we decided as a group, as a DGR family, to put on the first annual DGR virtual races last year. All right, 2020. Now it's becoming a little bit of a tradition. Okay, so everybody was getting excited about January, February. I wasn't planning to do it again this year, only because I thought, wow, all the races are going to be back. But sure enough, they're not back. All right. They're starting to come back slowly, right? I think some people have been racing over the past 3 to 4 months around the world, but really the races are not back in full. Therefore, second annual DeMoor Global Running, what we're calling it this year is the DeMoor Global Running Distance Classic. And actually right now in the chat, check out the chat, I'm posting a link to the race right now. There's the link. You can learn all about the race and yes, learn about the charity that we're going to support through the race this year. We didn't do that last year. So this year we're going to donate, hopefully, the goal is at least $10,000 to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. If you don't know, actually I'll post this as well. Wait for it, bravelikegabe.org. Okay, I'm posting it right now. That website will take you to, well, oh boy, hopefully it's clickable. It might not be clickable. The Brave Like Gabe Foundation is a foundation founded by a former professional runner who I'm actually going to read a little bit from their website here in a second. Actually, I'll just do it right now. All right, here we go. Bear with me. Here we go. I just want you to have the full picture of who we're going to support through, yes, t-shirt sales, medal sales, and then part of the registration fees. Okay, so here we go. Gabe was a professional American middle distance runner and lifelong Minnesotan, born and raised in Perham, Minnesota. Is anybody from that area of Minnesota? Let us know. Population 2,900 people. She won a single track and field state title in the 800 meters, competing for Perham High School. Gabe walked on to the University of Minnesota cross country and track team in 2004. Where she was part of several Big Ten championship squads and eventually became an NCAA track and field All-American with a runner-up finish in the 1,500 meters in 2010. That's impressive. Her final collegiate race. Her career highlights include a 4th place finish in the 2012 USA Olympic Trials and a USA Championship title in the indoor 3,000 meters in 2014. But here is where her story takes a turn. Okay, Gabe survived multiple bouts with cancer, initially diagnosed with a rare salivary gland cancer, adenoid cystic carcinoma, in 2009. So I mean, she battled this for a long time, and thyroid cancer in 2010. Throughout her cancer journey, Gabe continued to compete and run professionally. Gabe aimed to return to elite competition in 2018 and continued training despite ongoing treatments and setbacks. She strongly believed in finding out what was possible despite her diagnosis and encouraged other cancer survivors to keep their minds open to the possibility of achieving their dreams and other goals by being brave in their own way. After living for 10 years with adenoid cystic carcinoma, Gabe passed away on June 11, 2019, at her home in Minneapolis, surrounded by family and friends. Her story and legacy continue with the Brave Like Gabe Foundation that inspires others to share their own struggles while also helping to find better, more effective treatments for rare cancers. There you go, everybody. So that is the charity that we're going to be supporting through the DeMoor Global Running Distance Classic in 2021. So she almost passed away 2 years ago. A very inspiring story. Who actually remembers when her story was unfolding 2 years ago? And I think the running community, at least in the United States, really came together to support her as her life was, sadly coming to a tragic end. But now she's inspiring others. And actually, in the chat, let us know, have you battled cancer? Sadly, this day and age, so many people have gone through this disease and have struggled with this disease. So let us know in the chat. Maybe you are somebody who has struggled with cancer. Tell us your story. And so I'm excited to, oh, so good. So I'm just reading some comments real quick. And Together We Run says, amazing story. So happy to support them. And so anyway, just signed up for the vertical challenge. So, oh, that's so good, so good. Okay, let me just adjust that real quick. It's a lot to manage here in the studio as I'm trying. Oh, boy, that's not good. Hold on, light goes out. Oh, boy, speaking of challenge to, hold on, let me move this light. This is why you have a studio and a producer. Okay, hopefully you can still see me. All right, we'll just have to call that good for now. All right, so that's the deal. And again, I will post the sign-up page right here, May 15th to the 23rd. That is also a change from 2020. In 2020, we had the DGR virtual races over one weekend. This year, we're doing 2 weekends. Okay, so, is it okay? 8 days. Okay, so 15th to the 23rd. So basically 8 days of racing. And of course, we're going to do live streams here in the studio, getting ready for the races. I'm going to interview the executive director for the Brave Like Gabe Foundation as well. So onward and upward. Okay, I'm going to take your questions now, all about the race, whatever you want to ask me about the race, about anything, and then I'll open it up to an open Q&A as well. There we go, Sam. I appreciate it, Sam. A super chat came in from Sam. Look at this super chat, everybody. Here we go. New studio light fund. That is awesome, Sam. So here's the crazy thing, Sam. This light, when I plug it into the outlet, it overheats, and when I use the battery, it does not overheat. So therefore, I just use a battery, but when the battery starts to get low, like I need to obviously change it. Anyway, that's the story with the light. So thank you, Sam, for the studio light fund. Okay, Mario, thank you, Mario, for sharing. Lost my mother to cancer. God was good and comforting. Thank you, Mario, for sharing a little your story. Sorry, I don't know when it happened, but so sorry to hear about your mom. And sounds like you were a great son through the battle. But gosh, thank you, Mario, for being here and for sharing a little bit of your story. Okay, let's see. Cameron is in the house as always. Let's see. Wow, Steve. Hello, Seth. It's Dua. Hello, my ski teammate is now 8 months. Teammate has now maybe have 8 months of chemo, it sounds like. Thank you for sharing. Man, so hard. So hard. Julian is saying, my great aunt passed from breast cancer. Such a terrible disease, but we all persevere in their memory. Regarding the race, probably sign up for the 10K race. Excited. Awesome, Julian. Thank you for sharing, Julian. A little of your story as well about your great aunt. Yeah. It's like this day and age, who has not been impacted by cancer, right? It's like we just keep fighting to try and find better, research and trying to overcome it. And I know we've made progress, but it seems like there's always more to do. Tom says, I worked with a guy years ago that was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer on Memorial Day weekend. He was in hospice the next month. He didn't even make Labor Day. Some of these cancers are very deadly. Tom, you're so correct. It's just, you just never know. You just never know. We just got to be grateful for every day that we can turn that doorknob, right? It's like, sometimes I take it for granted. 100%. I take running for granted sometimes. Whew, gets me emotional. Okay. Michael, good question. So the vertical challenge is how many feet can you accumulate? So how many vertical feet? So it's all going to be based off of your GPS watch. So you have to track your vertical gain over the 8 days. So I'm not explaining it real clear, but from May 15th to May 23rd, who can accumulate the most vertical feet in those 8 days? Does that make sense? So is it going to be 10,000 feet? Is it going to be 20,000 feet? I know some people are talking about the Mount Everest challenge, which, oh boy, is it 29,000 something feet? So can you accumulate 29,000 feet of vertical gain in those 8 days? So that's the vertical challenge, Michael. Did I explain that clearly? I feel like I'm not doing a good job with the vertical challenge, but let me know in the chat if you feel like you understand it better. Okay, we're gonna persevere. This is how we roll with DGR. We just persevere no matter what the light tosses at us. Gosh, I'm actually being put on the spot right now. I mean, David, I think it's gonna be DGR strong. David, I mean, this has not crossed my mind. David, oh man. This is why we're here. Cowbell. Come on. That is not the hashtag, but David and everybody else, let me know in the chat. You're putting me on the spot. I actually had not thought of a hashtag yet. So maybe if there's a great hashtag created in the chat, that might become the hashtag. I mean, we use hashtag DGR Strong and we use hashtag DeMoor Global Running. But for the race specifically, which is I think what you're talking about, David, let's do it. Let's get the ideas going. Okay. Yes. So Andras, great question. Just like last year, I would really love if you took video horizontal, okay? So when you actually do the virtual race between the 15th and the 23rd, to film yourself running or have a family member or friend film you running and just hold the phone horizontal, not vertical. Horizontal, not vertical, so that I can include the video in the highlight reel. So yes, 100%. And basically I'll have everybody email me the video clips. So great question. I do appreciate it. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, David. David says, my mom passed in 2018 from breast cancer, but she's watching over me. Amen, David. She definitely is watching over you. Oh, sorry to hear that, David. And thank you for being here. Michael, there you go. Okay. No, you are a beast, Michael. Oh, my. Okay. Michael understands now. Very good. Very excited. DGR strong. So again, I'm going to post in case you have not registered. There is the registration link. Okay. All right. I'll also post it in the comments just so everybody who watches the replay can register as well. And so the more people we register, the more money we can donate to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. Okay, so I'm trying to really spread the word. Invite your friends, invite your family members. Spread the word, like grab today's vlog or even just this live stream. Send it out to your running community, your running, maybe you have a local running club. And what's nice is listen, May 15th to the 23rd, you might already be registered for an in-person race. You can use the in-person race, whatever distance, if it's a 5K, 10K, half marathon, whatever it is, as long as it's one of those distances or 1 mile marathon, and then submit it for the DeMoor Global Running Distance Classic. That's totally fine to use a real race experience as your virtual race experience, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Hello, Javier. Thanks for tuning in. Javier, we're just talking about the DGR virtual races this year. In case you have not registered, we're spreading the word. Ultra Dad is saying DGR Classic. That's pretty good. What do you guys think? That's pretty good. Ultra Dad, I like how you think. DGR Classic. So good. Okay, so I'm going to answer a few more questions about the race, and then I'll open it up to broader questions. Sound good? So you can ask me anything about whatever. Life, training. By the way, shall we get it going? What's everybody drinking tonight? I've got my turmeric tea right here. It is delicious. It's keeping me hydrated. In fact, I better take a sip right now. Okay, Steve is saying DGR Distance Classic 21. Interesting, very good. Oh, man. That's not right. There we go. Got to get the blue going in the studio. Uh-oh. Another super chat. Marcos in the house. Thank you, Marcos, for being here. Oh, no. Thank you for the super chat, Marcos. I appreciate it. Ivan, I like it. He says, I like it. Thank you, Ivan, for being here. Oh, okay. So I think you're talking about the DGR Classic. I kind of like that as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's simple. It's easy. Man, I don't know. I'll have to do a little thinking. Sorry I didn't think this all the way through. You know, sometimes you just got to rock and roll. Sometimes you just got to rock and roll. Ultra Dad says, actually, it's H-Town Q's idea. So good. Thank you for being forthright with us all. That's awesome. So shout out to H-Town Q in the house. Oh, so good, so good. Okay. Oh my goodness. And yes, there is a new hashtag. #global:. Okay. New hashtag. That's right. I can't put it up on the screen right now. I haven't loaded it yet into this program, but colon. So it's it's basically the Earth with DGR written across and then stronger together. So there you go. Try #global. There it is. There it is. Now it's popping up. David is drinking green tea. Very good. I know. So we decided to go, Brian, it's not a bad idea. #DGR Distance Carnival. That's you. I've seen Distance Carnival used before. I decided to go classic. I don't know. I just like that classic. And but anyway, I like your idea. Yes, Juan says, will you see Eliud Kipchoge's marathon? Oh, I think you're talking about the Hamburg Marathon. I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it. I wish I could be there in person, but it wasn't meant to be this year. Okay, so here we go. Oran is watching. Hello. There we go. Etienne, Father Etienne, drinking Topo Chico sparkling water. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, the battery. Oh, boy. It's not good. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to bring the light even closer. See, here's the deal. I keep the batteries in the house, so... Oh, goodness. Sorry if it's getting a little dark. I changed the battery. I'm just going to have to get real comfortable with this light in here. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. Okay, now let's open it up to any question you want. Any question. Tyler, DeMoor Global Running. That's what it means. That's what it means. Oh, this is really... Hold on. Maybe I can... Listen. Oh, goodness. We really need that. We really need that light fund to grow quickly. Let's see if... Does that help? No. Does it... Hello, everybody. Hello. So, DGR means DeMoor Global Running. Oh, man. What am I going to do? Okay. Let's see. I might have to pull... There we go. That's better. That's better. It's literally like right in my face here. So, oh, I love you guys. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. All right. Time out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up. Hold on. Hold on. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. DGR, don't give up on me. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta find a place to put it. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Okay. Can you see me? Oh my goodness. Oh man, we're Jimmy rigging now. Oh my goodness, the cord is right across the screen. Okay, we're not giving up. Okay, I'm back. Oh man. Okay. Onward and upward. Okay. Thanks for 194 people watching me make a lighthearted fool out of myself. Okay, here we go. Jay says, yes, you can do it. Okay. All right. Any questions? Juan, I have never ran a sub 4-minute mile. My PR is like 4:21-ish, right around 4:21. So I am not I'm not a miler. I'm not a speed guy. I know. We got this. Together we run. We got this. We're not giving up here. Um, Tyler's asking, what does butter my bread mean? Tyler, you must be new, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Tyler. So, it's a long story, Tyler. Where to even begin? And I think some other people could explain probably better than I could in the chat. Basically, butter my bread. It's a long story, Tyler. The short version is that after I had a really great FKT, I got home and I told True Love and I was so excited, and she basically said, butter my bread. Like we were celebrating with that little phrase. So we use it now, and we actually have a t-shirt, butter my bread, when we're celebrating, we're excited and we're happy and we're joyful, especially around topics of running. But the real backstory also connects to Texas Roadhouse, which is a restaurant. You probably have heard of it. And if you've ever had the butter at Texas Roadhouse, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Oh, man. Oh, where there is a will, there is a way. 100%. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes, you can melt some butter with that light in the long run. You better believe it. Okay. I don't think I'll ever review the WinFlow lineup from Nike. Good question. Seth on the fly. You better believe it. Oh, good, David. Good. Race bib design is up and running. Battery and light distance challenge. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, super chat from Steve. Are you going to keep it upright at Kendall Mountain this summer as you defend, Steve? So, Steve, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for being a member of the channel as well. That's an interesting question. I might as well address this right now. Many of you heard that the Zegama race was canceled yesterday. I did not address this in today's vlog. I'm not going to address it in tomorrow's vlog. You guys are live, so I might as well address it. That's pretty, that was a little sad, because I was very excited to race in Zegama in Spain, and just to race. Honestly, I want to race against the European contingent, especially because there's some amazing mountain runners in Europe. So for those that don't know, Zegama is it's a marathon mountain race in northern Spain in the Basque country. And it was canceled. And I'm a little surprised that it was. I'm a little surprised it was canceled so kind of late. I would have expected them to not even, offer it. And I guess they thought, I know cases, anyway, we're not going to get into it. So, to connect it to the super chat is that I am coming up with plan B and C right now as far as summer racing. Excuse me. So, the Kendall Mountain Run is another mountain race, 12 miles, I think 12 miles. Yeah, 6 miles up, 6 miles down, I do believe, in Silverton, Colorado. So, it is on my radar. I won it last year, and we'll just see. Oh, it's on my radar. I'm not going to make any promises that I'm going to do it, but thank you for the super chat nonetheless. Okay. Sterling Teal says, have you ever tried to break 30 minutes in the 10K? Yes, I have, but I'm actually going to be trying in 10 days in Florida. Okay. So I've ran 30 minutes and 10 seconds for a 10K on a cross country course at elevation here in Colorado back in college. So I've come close. I missed it by 10 seconds, and I never had a chance. I had a lot of injuries in college, so I never had a chance again to try at sea level on a track. That's where you really try and PR, okay? So hopefully, stay tuned, Sterling Teal. In 10Ks, I'll be able to give you an update on that. Let's see. Okay. Spencer is asking, how's training going? Any big workouts lately? Spencer, it's going well, I think. Tomorrow is the next threshold, an 8-mile threshold. And then Friday is going to be 400s, 200s, and 100 repeats. So I think it's going well. I was a little tired the past couple of days. You may have noticed yesterday's run on Strava. I ran 9-minute pace. Whenever you see me run 9-minute pace on Strava, you know I'm tired. So it's, it's like oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, I think it's going well though. Best Uber story. This is fun. Fact of the day. Did you know I used to drive for Uber? That's right. At night, before I was doing YouTube full time, I had a full-time job during the day, and then at night I drove for Uber to pay the bills. It's a long story, but so I have some crazy Uber stories. I drove for Uber for about 18 months, and thankfully I don't have to do that anymore. YouTube, I love you. It's like you come back, you watch the vlog. It allows me to not drive for Uber, and it allows me to make these vlogs every single day. Yes, William, great question. Will I do any community runs this year? William, I think you're talking about in person. William, yes. I have to be a little careful, because I think, we could get a very large crowd if I'm not careful, and just with everything. So yes, 100%. I just want to respect, everything going on in the world. But at least in the in Colorado, I heard that the vaccine is going to be rolling out to everybody in a couple weeks. So it's very interesting. So anyway, I plan to. Good question. David says, should have been Butter My Bobo. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes. You guys crack me up in the chat. Oh, man. Tyler, thanks for being here again, once again. The light went out again. Okay. Oh, man. So much going on here. Okay. I'm trying to find questions, trying to find comments. Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to post, in case you're just joining us, the registration link is being posted right now in the chat. So, DeMoor Global Running Distance Classic, 1 mile, 5K, 10K. Man, the light is really driving me crazy now, but that's okay. 1 mile, 5K, 10K, half marathon, and vertical challenge happening May 15th to May 23rd. It's $10, okay? So I tried to keep the price as low as possible. It does cost extra for the t-shirt and the medal. The reason we did that is because shipping medals around the world, ridiculously expensive. It blew my. It was like $45 to ship a medal outside the United States, and I said no way. I'm not going to make people pay $45 to run a virtual race. So, therefore, registration just $10, and then if you do want a medal, if you do want a t-shirt, it does cost extra. So once again, I'll just post it in the chat in case you have not had a chance to register, and the goal is to raise $10,000 for the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. If you haven't, I already talked about it, but if you haven't heard of them, if you don't know what the charity is all about, go to bravelikegabe.org. bravelikegabe.org. Okay? Oran is asking, what date is your 10K race on? April 10th. So, in Naples, Florida. Who lives in the Naples, Florida area? Oh, yeah, Chris, 100%. Chris is asking, flight booked for Florida. I booked my flight. I think I paid $94 round trip from Denver. $94. I couldn't believe it. So, yes, Chris, flight is booked. I'm ready to rock and roll soon. So, Andras, you can register all the way up to May 15th. Okay, all the way up to May 15th. And, of course, man, I would appreciate it if you spread the word. 10% of all the registration fees is going to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. So the more people we can register, the more money we can donate to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. And again, it's Brave. Actually, oh boy, can I pull this off right now? Oh boy, bear with me. Hold on. www.bravelikegabe.org. Add butter to the bread. There it is. All right, got to make it bigger. Got to take that down. bravelikegabe.org. All right, so go there, learn about the charity. learn about Gabe's story. So the reason we went with Gabe is because she's a former, well, a lot of different reasons, but one reason is she was a runner like us, and she fought cancer for 10 years, and just inspired so many people through her story. So that's the charity that we're going to be supporting. Right there, right there, right there. I'll just move that right there. Keep that on screen. All right, more questions. Onward and upward. LeDan says, looking forward to it. Count Team Nelson in. That's awesome. So Team Nelson, I'm glad you brought that up. I registered my entire family as well. So Bridget's going to do her next 5K. Okay, so I'm registered for the 5K. Whoop, let me just move that up there. I registered for the 5K. True Love registered for the 5K. And then I registered Joseph, Seth, Michael, and Henry for the 1 mile. So it's going to be great. Oh, man, I just can't wait. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. Yes, we will have an award ceremony. Very good question, Steve. So yes, we will have an award ceremony. It'll be virtual, of course, but so yes, we will have awards for first, second, third at all the distances, men and women. Okay, first, second, third for the 1 mile. It's gonna be insane. I predict some really fast 1 mile time. Like, I'm not even gonna try and compete at the 1 mile distance. So I mean, I bet like high schoolers that are in shape, there's some really fast high schoolers out there that watch the channel. So I'm not even going to mess with them. I bet there's some, I don't know. I bet there's definitely some sub 410 guys for sure. And ladies, I guess it would be like sub 450, 445 roughly. Oh, which, is basically what I can run at this point. So, oh man, so good. Okay. Okay. I know, Alan, it's a good question. Why no ultra race version for this event? Oh, Alan, Alan, it's like, I don't want to spread everybody too thin. I guess that's the best way to answer that. It's like, I don't know how many people are going to register. I mean, gosh, I guess you're talking about like a 50K. It's like, I don't know. If there's enough of, Alan, if you can rally 30 people or, I don't know, 20 people to do an ultra, I just didn't want to spread everybody too thin, I guess is what I'm getting at. Next year? No, Matt, Alan, I like the way you think, sir. Oh, man, so good. Okay. I would say, Reha Binti, sorry, I'm not pronouncing your name right. I'm just going to say right now, for a shoe that you can do a 10K race, but also train in, Hoka Mach 4. And it's not a traditional racing shoe per se, but if you want a shoe that can do different things, like train in and race in, Hoka Mach 4. Your question kept coming up, so I thought I'd answer that real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, Josh is asking, hey Seth, I'm a high school runner and wear a pair of trainers for easy/long runs and the Saucony Endorphin Speed for fast days. When they get worn out, should I stick with the Speeds or go with the Pro? I think you'd stick with the Speeds. I really do. I don't think you need to spend the extra $40. I really don't. And the weight difference is about an ounce. I think it's a little less than an ounce, like 0.8 ounces. So it is a difference, but it's not huge. I don't think I think you're good, man. Yeah, I would stick with the Speeds. I really would, Josh. Good question. Thanks for watching. Are you signed up, Josh, for the 1 mile? Are you signed up for the 1 mile? Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is a fun question. Oh, I love this one. What FKTs are you trying to get this summer? Okay, I gotta take a drink for this. I'd be lying to you if I didn't have the Boulder Skyline Traverse on my radar again. All right, I'd be lying to you. All right, so there you go. Boulder Skyline Traverse, which, is ridiculously fast now. But anyway, I want to lower Mount Elbert. Okay, so I think I ran 106 to the top, but I know I can go faster. I want to do Mount Princeton. I want to do Mount Evans. And then I want to do a mountain in the San Juans. So southwest Colorado. Maybe, actually, pitch some ideas for everybody in the southwest Colorado watching. What FKT should I go after for a 14er in southwest Colorado? All right. Yeah. So anyway, those are a few that come to mind, William. You get me thinking, William. I like that question a lot. Okay, here we go. Oh man, we got somebody else in for the 50K. Oh boy. Oh man. You guys, you're asking for it. Oh man. All right, if you can rally the troops and let me know in the chat. Do you want a 50K, everybody? I mean, it's not too late for me to set that up. I just was thinking I didn't want to spread everything too thin. So, oh, good. Steve is saying handies. Yes. Who has the FKT on handies? Let me know, Steve. I would Uncompagre. Of course, I can never say that name correctly. Carl, that's another fun one. I like that one a lot. I know, which one have I done down there? I've done handies, just hiking. Oh, there's another one that would be fun. My brother actually has the FKT on it. I forget the name of it. He might be watching right now. Let's see. Robert, thanks for being here. I love you back, Robert. I love you back. Okay, Father Etienne is asking, Seth, how do you take care of your shoes? When you put miles in them, they get well used. What do you do to keep them fresh? Oh, man. Well, when I went through shoes, I used to wear shoes, to 500, 600, 700 miles. I can't do that anymore. So all of my shoes are, fresh. But back then, okay, here you go. Never keep them in the sun. I like to keep them in a dark closet. Cool conditions, so between like 55 and 65 degrees. Never in your car where it's hot or cold, because that really can impact the midsole. And then I don't really clean my shoes per se, like unless they get really muddy, but you got to be careful. I've seen people put their shoes in the dishwasher. Don't do that. If your shoes get muddy, I would use just Dawn dish soap and just a gentle brush to get some of that dirt off. But don't soak them in water. Don't get them completely submerged. Like when you think of a car sitting outside for years and years, what damages the car? What causes the car to erode? Erosion. What's the word I'm looking for? Degrade or whatever. Rust. So it's water, sun, obviously salt if you're living on the East Coast. So you want to avoid all those things for your shoes as well. Good question. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. Let's go, Seth. Good training for my UTMB if it goes ahead. Okay. Sorry. I gotta take a drink. I love you guys. You guys are hanging out, even though it's dark in the studio. 238 people. Oh, my goodness. All right. Hate to do it again. All right. And Steve, who has that FKT? Thank you, Steve, for looking that up. So in case you're just joining us, there's the registration link in the chat for the DGR virtual races this year. 1 hour, 56 minutes for handies. And I'm guessing that's up and down. I'm guessing. I do believe. Right, Steve? Okay. So here we go. I saw a question come in from Julian. Here we go. Better race / training pairing Metaspeed Sky / Nova Blast or Next Percent 2 / Invincible. That is zesty. That's a zesty question right there. That is a conundrum. That's what we call a conundrum. Now, what would have been maybe even more interesting, Julian, is if we would have gone Metaspeed Sky / Invincible, Next Percent 2 / Nova Blast. Then I would have been in a whole different matrix. So this is interesting. because you put those together, I'm going to say Metaspeed Sky / Nova Blast, only because I think the Invincible is incredible. It's an incredible shoe, but it's almost too incredible for training in the sense that it's so bouncy and it's so soft underfoot. Like it almost feels like you're cheating in the sense that, so the Invincible almost babies your legs too much. Okay, if that makes sense. Like like if you are tired and your legs are beat up, I would run in the Invincible. But the Nova Blast, I'd say, is a little more peppy, and I think you're going to work a little more in the Nova Blast, which for training, I think is a good thing. Whew, that was a doozy. Glad I got through that one. Oh, man. Okay, I can't hang out all night, and I'm realizing the time is escaping me. I got to go edit the vlog. We'll take like 3 to 5 more questions. Thanks for hanging out on a Wednesday night, I do believe it is. Okay. Oh boy, Paul is saying 50K. Oh Nelly. Oh Melly. So Diego 5 Mia, FKT stands for fastest known time. No problem that you don't know that. I didn't even know that like 3 or 4 years ago what an FKT was. So fastest known time. Yeah, what is a good FKT in Leadville, Tom? Anybody have any ideas? Well, of course, Mount Elbert. And then, you know what? Mount Massive is another one I want to do. Let's see. Sam, could you see the Endorphin Pro being good for a race on the track? Depends on the distance. Yeah, I mean, a 10K, not for a 5K and below, though. 10K, yeah, it would be fine. You are welcome, Julian. There's Julian's comment back. Jonathan, yes, indeed. Fastest known time. Avery has it. Okay. I know Avery. That's good. That's good research, Steve. Thank you so much. Or maybe it's, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Vinayak, sorry on the pronunciation. Yeah, I'm excited to try it at some point. I've been in contact with Reebok, trying to get more of their shoes into my rotation. So, I haven't tried it yet, though, so I can't endorse the shoe or give you my thoughts, but I'm open to trying it 100%. You too, Robert. Have a great night. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Kevin is asking, Seth, I'm at about 100 miles on the Nike Alphafly. Do you think I've reached the max return on them, or is there life left in them? I think there's life left in them. I think the Alphafly actually, out of all the carbon fiber plate shoes, is going to go further than others. Definitely more than the RC Elite. Definitely more than the Adios Pro. Only because, Kevin, that plate is very stout. It's wide. It's bigger than in the next percent. It's wider. So no, I think you got another. I don't want to say 200, another 100 miles, but maybe another 50 to 100 miles. I really do. Yeah, good question. Kevin, thanks for being here. Okay. I don't know, Jonathan. Will I film Western States again? I don't know. I can't commit to that. I will say, though, that I'm going to film Hard Rock this year. Hard Rock 100. It's going down in Silverton, Colorado. I am going to film that. Let's see. Ryan is saying, hey, Seth, met you 2 years ago at the Alta Cirque Series. You were filming after you won at the finish line, and we chatted for a bit, and you told me about your channel. Been watching ever since. Cheers. Ryan, I love to see those kinds of comments. Thanks for saying hi at that race. That was a fun race. Hard to believe it was almost 2 years ago, and oh, where we have all been since then. So thank you, Ryan, for tuning in. That is awesome. Richard, good question about the sock matrix. I've never made a sock matrix, but I've made 2 other vlogs all about running socks, okay? I'm very particular about my running socks. It makes a huge difference. So I'm glad you brought it up, Richard. Just go type in socks into the search engine. Alan is saying 50K. Yes, I have posted, submitted for Facebook. Let's get 30 of us signed up. Okay, if we get 30 people, Alan, we will do a 50K. I had no clue. Like, I don't know. To me, in my mind, a virtual 50K is so daunting, but I love your tenacity. I believe you are training for UTMB. Does that mean, Alan, you're in? Like you're already qualified? Anyway, Alan, you are impressive. Oh, man. Well, Blake, oh, Blake, welcome, welcome. Best trail running BV. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, you could do the Colorado Trail that traverses across Mount Princeton. That's a fun one, especially in the fall because of all the aspen leaves. But then the locals call it Sleeping Indian, but it has a different name if you're not a local. I forget. Anyway, we call it Sleeping Indian. It's at the end of Main Street, and it's a bunch of trails on the mountain right next to Main Street. So, Blake, thanks for being here. Oh, boy. Super chats coming down to Pike. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Frederick, here we go. Have you thought about trying to use lactate measurements in your training? In our training group, we have found out that 80% run to fast on threshold days. We have found out that 80% run to fast on threshold days. So I do threshold training. In fact, I'm doing threshold training tomorrow. I don't know if you mean measurements like I don't know what you mean, like from the watch, basically. Anyway, I'm not much of a watch guy. You guys know that, that watch the channel. I can feel it and I listen to the body is what I do, Frederick. But I have nothing against, training by watch. So thank you for the super chat. And tomorrow's vlog, I'm going to film an 8-mile threshold run. So come back, I think it's Friday, for that vlog. Thank you, Frederick, for the very generous super chat. Okay, boy. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Rob is in the house. Here we go. Boom. New member. Thank you, Rob. Let's get the bell going. There we go. Shoodio super fans. Thank you, Rob. So, as you guys, many of you know, if you become a member, you get access to the emoji. So, Rob, now you have access to the emojis and all sorts of good perks. So, thank you, Rob, for signing up. It helps me produce the daily vlog at the end of the day. So, thank you. Oh, man, here we go. Robin is asking, hey, Seth, any 5K shoe recommendations? Oh, gosh. Oh, man, I'm always struggling with this one a little bit, only because, Robin, I don't race 5Ks very often. Okay, well, my favorite, what I have used in the most recent past, Robin, and I don't know what it costs right now, is the Reebok Float Ride Run Fast Pro. But that was a couple years ago, actually. So, but the Reebok Float Ride Run Fast Pro, incredibly lightweight. However, Robin, I don't know your background. The Reebok Float Ride Run Fast Pro, it weighs like 3.5 ounces in my size. Very lightweight. P-backs midsole. Love that shoe. But it's a very aggressive shoe. And if your feet and legs are not strong, or if you're not accustomed to minimalist-like shoes, you could end up with an injury. So you just got to be careful. Yeah. Oh, good question. Thank you for the super chat, Robin. Hopefully, send me an email and I'll try to help you more. Okay. Do. Okay. Terry is saying 50K. Oh boy. It's growing. All right, you guys got to rally somehow and tell me somewhere that we're going to do a 50K. Okay, let's see. Steve, thank you. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Marty. Okay. Sense Ride 4 or Torrent 2 as a 10-mile all-around trail trainer. Ooh, that's a fun one. They're different, Marty. They're just different. The Sense Ride 4 is going to be, a little more protection for your feet, but it's a little firmer ride. Definitely more firm. Torrent 2, a little lighter, and then a little more forgiveness underfoot. So it depends on and I will say the Torrent 2, I think in my opinion, would have a little more ground contact feel. So if you prefer ground contact feel, I'd go Torrent 2. Marty, that's a good one. I like them both is at the end of the day, but that kind of lets you see my thought process there. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss any more super chat here. I think we did it. Oh my goodness, Miranda, I do apologize if I missed. You probably signed up not in the live stream. So Miranda, 100%. Let's get some cowbell going in the chat. Bell. Actually, let me put it on the screen. Let's make Miranda feel real good right now, everybody. Come on, shout out to Miranda. Thank you for being a channel member. Boom. There it is. Cowbell for Miranda. Thank you for being here, Miranda. I do appreciate it. Oh, so good. Okay, maybe one or two more, and then I gotta go. I really do have to go edit. It's so hard to leave. Okay. Peyton, yes, I am based in Colorado. Peyton, welcome. Peyton Lafayette is new here. Welcome, Peyton. So, yes, I live in Denver, all right? Grew up in Buena Vista. You know I'm a local to Colorado. I'm a native. When I call Buena Vista, properly pronounced Buena Vista, but the locals call it Buena Vista because we're weird and local like that. So, you know I'm a native when I say BV. Another way to say it is just BV. Neil, hey Seth, looking for a new middle distance trainer. What do you think? Invincible Runner Clifton 7. The Invincible is inside. Okay, you're going to save a lot of money with the Clifton 7, right? The Invincible is $180. Just keep that in mind. More bounce in the Invincible, and it's a little softer landing, everybody, than the Clifton 7. I'm got this crazy. The Clifton 7 might be a little more responsive. How crazy is that to say? So, I hope that helps. I don't know, man. It's like you just got to think about what you like under step. I would say if you want to go faster, Invincible. Like, it's got some really nice energy return. ZoomX through the whole midsole. Oh, butter. Whoa. Butter to the bread. Okay, one more, and then I got to go. Okay, one more. William Relica. I haven't even taken the Pulsar out yet. I'll get it to 50 miles, but it's going to take a little while. Yes, Chris, do you read bedtime stories to the kids? 100%. Maybe run stories. Yes. We actually don't have too many books. You know what? That's interesting. There's not that many kids books out there that I know of about running. That's kind of interesting. There might be a market there, Chris, a market opportunity. Okay. Oh, my. Onward and upward. Kevin, yes, the Rebel V2 hopefully is going to be showing up at my house at some point. All right, I got to stop. It's too good. Once again, in the live stream, if you're just joining in the chat, if you have not registered for the DGR virtual races, there is the link. I would appreciate it if you spread the word. If you could, let's make this big. Let's support the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. Once again, there is the link to learn. Whoop, where is it? Where it's backward on my side. I can't do it. No, it's that way. There it is. Right there. There it is. BraveLikeGabe.org to go learn more. And let's make a big old fat check donation to that foundation, helping people overcome their cancer challenges and just contribute to cancer research. So, you guys rock. I love you. DGR strong. Thanks for hanging out in the studio tonight. And we'll see you at 5 a.m. tomorrow here on YouTube. Sound good? All right, everyone. Take care of each other out there. We're in this together. All right. Seek beauty. Work hard. And love each other. See you tomorrow. 5 a.m.